Hi Bob, hi Nick, hi Sean. It's a bit warm. Hi Terry, hi David, Paul, Gerd, Gillian, good evening. Right Aaron, hi John, hi Kat. Rocky, how are you doing? Steve Parsons, good evening. Tracy Howarth, how are you doing now Tracy? Hope you're getting better. John Brooks, good evening. From Texas, hi Leela. I've got to open the door, it's too hot in here. Far too hot. I'm back. Right, let's have a look who I've missed. Hi Graham, hi Christine, James, don't think I've missed anyone, but anyway, good evening. Friday night. It's soon going to be the weekend once more. Now, don't forget, 20th of August is approaching fast. Just over a week, about a week and 2 days, and the collab is on 2023 collab. I'm going to run through a few things with that in a minute, but just wait for a few more people to join. 101, good evening. I can walk a little bit better, but still sore. Well, you keep fighting it, Tracy, because you're definitely a strong one, you are. Hi Donna, hi Dean. So David Cragg, 9 days. I know it's come around really quick again, really quick. But you know, you've got to be there to see what's going on. There's so much stuff to get through that day. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we seem to manage. We year after year we manage to get through it. So it's going to be absolutely awesome. Don't forget it's at the George Stevenson. The address is all over social media, so you'll be able to find it. Not a problem. Hi, Devota. Some fantastic prizes. We are going to be putting a lot of things in the water. You are going to be looking for tokens and everything, but we will run through that next week. Hi, Karen. And you got a chance of winning some amazing things. Now, don't forget, although it's a location we've done before, as we all know, not many people had 360 magnets in. I had the extreme, I do remember that, but I wasn't fishing that day. So there's going to be some amazing things for people to find in the water with tokens and other things as well, and some of the things you're really going to enjoy. But please don't go running around the car park with them because it could get you in a lot of trouble. You will see next week exactly what I'm talking about. Sean's Adventures, another amazing chap that's going out of his way to support us. So a big, massive thank you to Sean. DS Magnet Fishing, good evening. So yes, not long to go. It's forecast good weather as well, so that'll be great. We've got everything there that you want. We have toilets. There is food available if you want to purchase it. There is alcohol. There is soft drinks, and it's just going to be an amazing day where everybody gets to meet up, and we're just going to have fun and raise money for charity, and that's what it's all about. It really is. And last year and the year before, you all did so well. Absolutely fantastic what you do, as a community. And the only people that benefit from all this is the charities. So, you know, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Bear with me, I've got two MacBooks on the go here, so I'm just trying to do something else as well. So, yes, something to look forward to. 25 degrees. Oh, next one, there we go, 25. Going to be nice weather. Hi, Rachel. So, unusual drink of the week, I suppose. It's that time again. And this week we have tamarind juice drink. Not sure what that's going to be like. It can't be worse than some of the others I try. So we'll give that a go. Every week, I just like to punish myself and drink something really unusual. Hi, Russ, how are you doing? It can't be as bad as that thing with pulp in it. It smells like cooking oil. it's not the worst one. Let's put it that way. Actually, I could probably live with that. That, you know, it's a bit different, but not as bad as that other. Oh, that was horrible. That other one was. It was like drinking wallpaper paste. Really disgusting. One last push tomorrow. Well, I hope all goes well, Sean. How you can dress up like that in this weather, I will never know. But fair play to you. You know, you've got a heart of gold, and what you do for all the charity and that is absolutely amazing. And we really, really appreciate everything that you're doing. So, fantastic job. So, right, I'm going to get underway now. I'm going to play you a video. I just want to run through a few things. I want to refresh your memories. So, bear with me. Oh, that leaves a bitter aftertaste, that does. Let me have a look. Let's find the file. Let's have a look. I've lost my files. There we go. So we'll start off with this one here. So don't forget this one.
Let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sunset's on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired.
So that is the Fiat 500 convertible, an absolutely amazing car. You wait till you see it. To win that for a fiver, you're going to do really well. It's a beautiful little car. It's absolutely immaculate, and I think you're going to be quite shocked when you see it. So don't forget, tickets are available if you want tickets now. Go onto our groups. You should find a link to it, or contact Marie at Peaky Dippers, and she will be able to sort out the tickets. The tickets will be available on the day. As you can see, we have sort of give it an Outcast touch. It is a one-off edition. We've had special badges. We've had custom stickers made for it. You're not going to find another one like it, because there is only one, but it's the Outcast edition Fiat 500 convertible. So whoever wins it, well, you know, go for it. If you win it, brilliant. You've got yourself a car for a fiver. Can't be bad. Hi Craig, hi Dave. So yes, that is coming up using different mic. I have to turn to full volume, but the video volume. Hang on a minute, let me turn my microphone up a bit. There we go. Is that better? I've turned my microphone up a bit. I've noticed I had knocked the volume down on it, so but there we go. Try that. That might be better. Let me know. Is that better? Looking forward to the collab. Is anyone? I've turned my mic up, so hopefully that's better now, because it is turned up. If you want any more, let me know, but we should be good. Let's have a look. Better? Worse? Much better. Right, okay then. Yeah, I'd turn the microphone down. Didn't realise, because it's got a control on the bottom of it. So that's that. So there's the car. Now, there's so much more than the car. There's people have been sending donations in from everywhere. People are been so generous this year. We've got some amazing stuff being done. We've got a lot of upcycled stuff. We've got a lot of unusual stuff. We've got things that you're going to say your bucket list finds, and they will be auctioned. So you could probably, you're not going to find it, but you could always buy it. And some of the stuff is absolutely amazing. And I think each year it just excels and gets better and better. So just wait to see what you get. Hi Corey. I forgot I said hello to now, but I thought you was going deaf. No, it's just me. I'd caught my microphone. I turned the sound down. My fault, but it woke you up when you watched the car video anyway. So, right, let me play you another video now. Now this one, I'm hoping it's all going to go well, because I'm going to stream it from my iPad to my MacBook. Let's see. Let's just see if it actually works, because we've not had a lot of luck with this in the past. But right, here we go. Now, this is just a little reminder of things of why we're doing this. Bear with me.
Hi, I'm SJ, half owner of Outcast Radio. My partner Jeff and I decided that we were going to be more than a radio station. We were going to support the things that meant the most to all of us. Cancer is an incurable disease that does not discriminate. We have all lost someone in our families to this incorrigible disease. I lost my own father several years ago to it. It used to be that someone knew someone who knew someone who had cancer. Now, every family is affected. It knows no boundaries. It can take anyone at any time. We at Outcast Radio decided that a family was more than blood. With that being said, Nigel, Glenn, Marie, Steve, we've all come together as a family under one common cause. With the help of my merry band of misfits from Outcast, Cliff, Jeff, Duna, God, Duna. You know, I get all those emails to upper management from Duna. Jay, Evan, everyone who works at Outcast works hard. We would also like to thank Ray from Drunk Tank, who's become like a brother to us as well. We're all in this together, and together we can fight and do something to prevent the loss of the next person, the next child, the next parent. Thank you all for your hard work and your dedication to this cause. I am overwhelmed and overjoyed at the turnout, at the collaboration, and all the hard work and unselflessness love that every one of you have shown. On behalf of myself, Northlands Magnet Fishing, Rusty Nuts Magnet Fishing, Peaky Dippers, Peaky Diggers, and everyone who participated in this event, we thank you. And we thank you for your kindness and your donations. And we love you all.
Hey, welcome to the meeting with the Outcast family. I'm glad you all could make it. To our crews down south, I appreciate the donation of the pig's feet and banana raviolis. They were great. Glenn, I'm glad to see you made parole. I hope you stay away from sheep. All right, so now we're going to get down to business. We're going to talk about this event that happened by our crew up in the UK. Okay, the Outcast family, Northlands Magnet Fishing, Rusty Nuts Magnet Fishing, and the Peaky Dippers, Glenn and Marie Collins, and of course the Peaky Diggers, Mr. Mitchell Collins. All right, so here I've got the total number that was made by everybody's donations. And before I read it off, I want to let you know that I appreciate everything that you do. What you guys did over there in the UK was amazing for cancer research. I myself am still waiting for the call to find out whether or not I am positive for prostate cancer. So I really appreciate everything that you've done. Bondi, I appreciate you showing up. You know, Nigel, you're a saint. Whatever you did to get this to kick off was a miracle. And I have a lot of respect for you. Glenn and Marie Collins, Peaky Dippers, you guys are amazing. Your hearts are bigger than the country that you live in. But I'm still, you know, thanking. There's so many people to thank. You know, everybody that showed up and contributed, we so greatly appreciated. We're so proud of our whole crew. Steve Forrest, Rusty Nuts. Listen, why you keep playing in the water if your rusty things are rusty? You know, that's stupid. But we love everybody that showed up, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this number and I'm going to announce what it is.
So that was 2021. Thank you to Cliff and SJ for their little bit of input there. And it just shows you, like, really that when we all come together, what we can achieve, you know, as a community is absolutely amazing. Now, that was 2021. That was at the George Stevenson, the same place as we're going back to this year. And I remember the day I met a lot of people that I'd never met before, and everybody just come together to have a fantastic day. And that's what it's all about. You know, if you can go out, have a fantastic day, talk to people you've never met before and things like that, and raise money for fantastic causes. That's the most amazing thing about it, and absolutely brilliant. And I see a couple of people on here, someone there said they were a survivor for many years. Absolutely fantastic. And like I say, we only need to make a difference to one person's life, because one person's life affects many. So, you know, absolutely amazing. And I think it's about donations for cancer. Right, two of my granddaughters had haircuts to make wigs for children. Very proud of them. I would be as well. To do that, absolutely amazing, Rosalind. So, and it just shows you that even children, but people understand cancer now, because it is so common, and it is something like years ago it was such a minority, but now it's massive. And I think, you know, even with children, they understand it. And this is probably why, you know, we went to Young Lives versus Cancer, because a child as young as they can be that actually get it, they don't understand it. And if they can't understand it, we just need to try and do our bit, try and make it a little bit better for them. And whatever we can do, raise a few quid and things like that, absolutely brilliant. We had Claire come on here last year from Young Lives versus Cancer to explain what happened with the money in that. And it doesn't just go to the children, because you've got to think of the families. The families are also the ones that are suffering from this, because I can't imagine what it's like. Nicola's just been through it. She understands what it's like. And it's one of those things where, you know, the families need help as well. It's not just the child. What the families go through must be absolute torture. And I can never pretend to say I understand what they're going through, because I don't. And I don't think any of us, unless we've been in that position, can actually understand exactly what they're going through. Yes, we'll see you there, Robbie. Let's have a look. Oh, looks like Sonic's going. Bye, Sonic. We had better last year's, and you'll see on the day. Absolutely fantastic. So, hi, Steve. So that's what it's all about. Just getting together, raising money, and helping others. You know, it's not about us. It's not about us at all. We throw an event together, but it's more about the community and what we can do for the charity. So definitely something that consider. Even if you can just spare a couple of pounds, just put it in the pot, because every penny makes a massive difference. So there we go. That was 2021. That was at the George Stephenson, as you see, what we raised. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to play you another video. So let me get this one on. Watch this one and see what you think of this. Bear with me. I've got to find it. Here we go.
Never really know what's going on. 29 and I find myself wondering what could happen to the last 10. Look at me sometimes, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes,
And that was last year's, and as you can see, that is one very powerful video put together by Marie. It's very hard hitting to see, and if you see, you know, the looks on their faces, the families, but ringing that bell, what an amazing thing, but a very hard hitting video. And that's meant to make you dig a little bit deeper, because remember, every donation that you give, every ticket you buy, every bit you want to get involved in, it all helps towards it. So there we go. We've covered 2 years now. We've done 2022. But what we want to do is come back after this, and we want to have an even bigger figure this year. I know, obviously, this year people aren't so well off. They're really not. I mean, times are hard. The cost of living has gone through the roof. But I know we can do it. I know we can do it as a community. I know we've all got it in us to beat that figure. Just make it a little bit easier for somebody else. So it's not about us, it's about helping others. And you will do an amazing job of it. There's been Battle of the Sexes. Roger hosted this year. Absolutely fantastic job. We did the year before. Absolutely brilliant. But there's always room for improvement, and the amount of stuff we've got this year is absolutely unbelievable. And I think Steve's probably going to have to leave at 3 in the morning, because I don't think he's going to be able to drive quick enough with the amount of stuff we've got. Good evening, Magyackers. Thank you for joining. So I think we can do it, Terry. I think, you know, as a community, then yes, we can definitely do it. So yes, looking forward to seeing everybody. We'll run through all the details next week, because it'll only be 2 days next week until the collab. Even better, can you reach 10,000? Well, we can always live in hope, Gerd. We can always live in hope. But if we do, that's just going to be one really hard figure to try and beat. But we say that every year, to be honest with you. So absolutely amazing. Welcome, Mount. Thank you very much. Really appreciated. I will put that personally into the fund myself, but really appreciate that, Michael. We're coming down next Friday, so see you all there. Excellent. So, right, let's have a look at what else we've got on. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise, but we are just running through a few more things. So, looking forward to seeing everybody. Like I say, it does actually, fishing starts at 10 AM, but you can get there from 8. I wouldn't get there any earlier, because we're going to be running around like absolute lunatics trying to get set up and everything. And if you feel like we're ignoring, we're not ignoring you. It's just an event like this takes so much planning, so much organisation. So if you do just get a quick hello, come and see us a bit later on when we've got set up, because it's just hard work. It really is hard work doing all that. So, but we can do it. We know we can do it. It's going to be a fantastic day. Now, obviously, at the time we did mention we're doing it about doing free breakfasts again. Well, unfortunately, that's gone on hold, because the cost of living thing has put the price sky high. And as it's our sponsor, Online Magnets, that have been paying for them, we'd rather have something we can raise money for. Food will be available on the day, so it's not like you can't get it. But unfortunately, yes, honestly, the food has doubled in price. And to be honest with you, bring a sandwich, because that money would be better in the charity than it would be in your stomachs. Sorry, you're going to have a pack up. Or you can just order food from the pub yourself. And I think there is a McDonald's just around the corner. So, Devota, there is a link that is on our Facebook where you can actually donate via the link. What I'll try and remember to do is I'll put the link in the description afterwards. But anybody else that wants to make a donation, I will put a link in the description of this video. So you're quite welcome to do it. just make sure it goes as friends and family. Otherwise, PayPal will take a cut of it. And like I say, we want to raise every penny and get it to the charity, rather than the big people with loads of money already getting it. So if I leave 12 hours before it's due to start, I might just make it. Oh dear. Right, let's have a look. Wish I could turn up, but I don't know how much the train costs from Northumberland. I haven't got a clue, unfortunately. But yes, there's definitely a link, and that was shared this week. So if you go onto Northants Magnet Fishing, Dudley Dippers, Peaky Dippers, you will find it on there. So you can find that if you want to donate, if you're outside the UK or if you're in the UK and you want to. Just make sure you put friends and family and just leave a comment on there saying donation, so we don't get confused with raffle tickets. That if you just want to donate because you're not in the UK, if you can just put donation, then it's going to save a lot of confusion when it comes to things like raffle tickets, because people aren't buying the raffle tickets for the car. They are going really well, so just make sure you put down for donation to make it a little bit easier. The food is nice in the pub there. Beer is better, Terry. Yeah, they sell beer as well. So also on the day, there's something going on at the children's play barn there. So I don't expect all the adults to be going over and playing on it. No doubt somebody will give it a try, but they do have a bouncy castle. And for anybody that's into fire engines, apparently they're going to have a fire engine there as well. So you're quite welcome to go over there. But when you go over there, you've got to try and sell them something. You know, you've got to get the parents over and get them to spend some money. I've sold a few more. Look, see, everybody is doing their bit, and we can't thank people enough for what they're doing. If you've got anything you want to donate, that you want us to sell, raffle, auction, whatever, bring it along on the day, because it doesn't matter what it is. I know we can sell it. We can sell anything. Once Steve gets going on that foghorn, he don't stop till he's sold it. So anything you want to get rid of, just bring it along, and I'm sure we'll find a home for it, because that's how generous people are. Can have a bounce. You'd probably get away with it, Terry, because kids will be taller than you. I think I'm going to get grief for that at the weekend. But yeah, okay. It's not for the big kids. It's for the little kids. But you can go and have your picture took at the fire engine, and that doesn't mean you, Nicola, you're going to be too busy. Do not hang around the firemen. Just because they're in uniform, it doesn't mean you can disappear and play. And also, if anybody feels like buying Nicola a drink, make sure it's a glass of water, because she's off the alcohol at the moment. She's going to hate me for saying that. But yes, no drinks for Nicola. She's being good, and we don't want to break this fantastic thing she's doing. I drove last time as well. Ben was having on the way home. His turn this time. Oh, and the bar. You see, look, everybody knows. So, yeah, if she's there and looking like she needs a drink, water, she can drink litres of water. She's probably going to kill me for saying that, but we'll see. So I'm going to have some of my nice tamarind juice drink. Cool. Nick, nobody in uniform. Talking of that, are we going to get a return of the lollipop lady this year? That's the question. She came out hiding last year for the club. Now, is she going to actually make a return? Sparkling water, she'll feel like she's having a spritzer. Well, there we go, Nick. You can't moan about that. Terry's going to bring you some bubbles. She's going to kill me. We're only thinking of you. Good evening, Marie. Put a bit of lime in it. Oh, yeah, proper spoiler. Sparkling water and lime. Like Christmas all over again for her. But there we go. So it's all go for next Sunday. Now, obviously, if you can share a lift. Cut down on fuel costs, you know. Parking, there is plenty in there. But you never know. Who knows? We don't know how many's coming this year. Last year, 359 of you turned up, graced us, and we had a fantastic time. This year, who knows? Could be more, could be less. But the one thing we don't want less is what we raise. We want to raise more than we've ever done before. And we're going to do this for them kids. And that's all you've got to remember. Let's have a look at some of these comments then, because I always go by really quick. Oh, Nick's still moaning because she's not allowed to drink. I'm just thinking of your diabetes, Nick. That's it. So the link will be put in the description. So actually, Marie, could you put, yeah, it should let you put the link in the description for the PayPal donation, because you set it up, so you'll probably find it a lot quicker than we do. Hopefully we'll let you put it in there. If it doesn't, then I will put it in there, because I know most people can't, but them as moderators, I think they can put a link in the comments just to see. Might make a collection with a collection bucket. Be more people. John Clayton, good evening. That's it. There's no point in us putting look the world's biggest magnet fishing event if we can't make it bigger to raise more money. Let's show them how the Brits do it, because we do have people coming from across Europe as well this year. So, you know, let's show them how it's done. Being Brits, get your bucket out. What was the alarm? It's messing up. So, yeah. So, also, one thing I was going to say is now, obviously, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. We are trying to put all... Ah, there we go. There's the PayPal link. So don't forget, friends and family, and label it as donation. Make Marie's job a lot easier. But that's for anybody that wanted the link, that just wants to donate, that can't be there on the day. There's the link. I will also put it in the description of the video so you can find it. But it's all over our social medias. So, yes, definitely get donating. Let's raise money. We're already raising money now, and the more, the merrier. But yes, like I say, we're putting final things together now. There's a lot of final things when it comes to collabs, especially of this caliber. Just trying to make sure everything's right. Now, a lot of people have been messaging me on Facebook. Unfortunately, I won't be reading them. It's nothing personal, but we've got so much going on at the moment. I've probably got 80 or 90 unread messages on there. So it's nothing personal. If you do send me a message and I don't reply to it, it's not personal. The problem I've got is timing. Between doing all this, I've still got work to do. I've got editing to do, and there really isn't enough hours in the day. And you won't believe, and unless you've done a collab, you don't believe how much work goes into this, trying to organise everything, trying to make it go well. Everything's gone smoothly for the last 2 years, and we want to make everything go smoothly this year. So sometimes we just have to ignore messages. We're not being ignorant. We're really, really not. We just need to sometimes sit back, talk amongst ourselves, work out what we're doing. And believe me, we'll make this a special day, not just for us to remember, for everybody as a community to remember. And most of all, Young Lives from Cancer, they will remember. We will indeed, as Steve's just said, we will be starting with a 1 minute silent to remember people that are not with us now, and also to celebrate people that have come through the other side, people that are, you know, come out of the other side smiling. So, you know, it's not all bad. Yes, cancer is a horrible thing, but people do survive it, and that's the amazing part as well. So it's a celebration, and also it's a remembrance, but there will be the minute silence again. So everybody, don't forget, fishing starts 10 o'clock. Well, it's going to be 10:01 actually, because you've got to have your minute silence. It will be a great day. Yes, great day. Now, great days are fantastic, but the one thing I will say is that please, please don't keep us there till 8 o'clock at night. Please bring all your rubbish to the collection point. In 2021, we did have quite a bit of walking around, and to be honest with you, we asked last year, please don't leave your rubbish. And we was there late again, picking things up. I mean, if you've got general rubbish, just put it in a bag, bring it to the collection point. If you've got your metal rubbish, please bring it to the collection point, because, you know, we do all this. You know, I'm probably going to be out at 4 o'clock in the morning for this. We've been working for weeks, months even, getting this ready. Next week, it's all going to be rushing around again. Everybody's going to be doing all sorts of things to get this right. Have some respect for us a little bit as well. And if you've got rubbish and you've pulled it out, just bring it to the collection point. If it's at the collection point, it will be disposed of. Walking up and down a canal path you know, at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's tiring when you've been up that long. And, you know, you wouldn't do it normally. Well, hoping that when you go out fishing, you wouldn't do it normally. So please don't do it to us. The people that do stay behind and has helped us in the past clearing up, massive thank you to you, massive respect to you. But if everybody just picks up the rubbish, takes it to the collection point, which will be clearly told to you on the day, then that'll be fantastic, and it will really, really help everyone out. And it's going to save all that messing around, all that time for us at the end of the day, which then makes it a fantastic day for everyone. So that's all we ask. You don't leave your rubbish when you go out the weekends. Please don't leave your rubbish for us to clear up, because we don't want to do it. There we go. If you want to purchase a magnet on the day, Online Magnets will be making a donation from every magnet sold. Massive respect to Miles for doing that. This is the third time he's sponsored us. He also sponsored me when I did one back in 2020, and that was just as COVID was a bit of a problem. But Miles has been absolutely fantastic support he's given us over the years. So don't forget, if you want a magnet on the day, from every magnet sold, Miles will be donating to the cause as well. So what more can you want? What a perfect day it's going to be. The weather's nice, beautiful location, unbelievable prizes, and you get to listen to all us lot. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. Right, let's have a look. Any questions? Let's see if anyone's got any questions. There we go. Bin bags are being supplied for waste. Obviously, that's for your general waste. You're not going to put heavy metal items in there. So everyone just make sure, clear, as Rob would have said, shift your scrap. Nicola never says it, although she's dippers and scrappers now, but it'll be brilliant. Oh, Tracy, right. So Tracy put, I'll be bringing my trolleys on the back of my scooter, so I would love to help by collecting people's rubbish that can't manage shift it. I went to Manchester a few weeks back and I met up with Mr. Houlihan and Tracy, and I can never remember a partner's name. I do apologise, Tracy. She's got a mobility scooter with a trailer on. Absolutely fantastic. Brian, that's it. He just kept pulling up with that. We'd load it all in there and off he'd shoot to the scrap pile. Absolutely brilliant. I feel like getting one myself, actually, because some days we walk so far, but that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, that was. I think we are going to see a lot of new faces, Steve, to be honest with you, because there's quite a few new people, even on here. So I reckon that we're going to see some new faces, and I believe that we're going to see a lot of faces that we haven't seen for a long time. I think more people will pop up. Clubs sort of bring people back out again, people that haven't been out for a while. It's like a club, it's a good cause, they want to see everyone. So I think that there's going to be some faces that a lot of you haven't seen for a long time, to be honest with you. Online tickets will not be available after 9 PM on Saturday the 19th. No, because after 9 PM, Marie needs to get to bed because she needs to have an early start the next day. Funny, but the raffle tickets will still be available on the... There's going to be plenty of tickets available on day. You wait till a lot of you see this car, because I think once you've seen it, you're going to want a ticket. Even if you don't want a car, believe me, when you've seen it, I think you're definitely going to want to buy a ticket for it. Oh dear. Shift your scrap. Oh, she's finally said it. After 2 years of being involved with dippers and scrappers, Nick actually said shift your scrap. Oh dear. The day Aaron talks like Nicola, that will be different. That will be. Exactly. It's not about the fishing, it's about raising money. But believe me, some of the things you're going to get out of the water there is things that you probably spent years trying to find. Believe me, there's going to be things there that you would never have dreamed that we would be giving away. But we are. We are going to be giving away. We are going to be raffling. We're going to be auctioning. There's going to be some things in there that you can only dream of finding. Believe me, you're not going to be disappointed this year. You're really not going to be disappointed, because I actually want some of the things that are that good. So yeah, definitely things that you don't want to miss. And some of the upcycle stuff we got, I mean, Paul has done one for me, which was Something I asked him to do, an absolutely amazing job. You wait to see it, and that's going to fetch some good money, that is. But you'll see that on the day. That is made from upcycled parts from two totally different places, but put together, absolutely amazing. You're going to love that. Roger's done a fire alarm. I don't know whether you've seen that. If you've not, head over to Magnet Mad Mum and Dad's Facebook page, and you will see it. Absolutely amazing how that's come up. So the things that people are donating, absolutely brilliant. We've got some things coming in. We've got prizes coming in. Storefield Designs, he's been absolutely flat out. But John is an absolute star on what he's done with some of the stuff we've given this year. Well, it's just John. He's got some imagination, and when it comes to upcycling things, he does do some very unusual things. Can't wait to see what I spend my money on. If you raise 10 grand, I'll jump in the canal in my boxers. I don't think we want people jumping in the canal. Maybe we can sort of hang you from a tree by your boxers, Dave. See if you squeak a little bit. And if you don't know, Dave's going to be a dad, so massive congratulations to Rocky Fish. There we go. So he got a shout out as well. So I'm just getting comments come through on my iPad as well. Oh, sharing Mankinis, that's getting bad now. Yeah, I think if anyone dives in that water, we're not going to be finding them for a while. Oh, hang on a minute. Talking about 2 years ago, it's something John has made, and if it's on auction, it's coming home with us. 2 years ago, that's the first time Bondi came to the collab, before it actually got started. I went and threw a grenade in there, not a live one. I can't remember what the key ring was now, and it's got a key ring on it. Now, people fish there all day, and when I even pointed people in the direction of where I put it, no one found it. Somewhere in there is a Mills grenade for Mermaid Pool, so we know there is a real grenade in there. That's it. Another thing, yeah, the bucket list item. Now, that is something that Glenn came up with the idea. He's come up with an idea for a bucket list item. But we'll explain more of that next week. We'll run through probably some of the prices next week, but there is something that's called a bucket list item. So have a think about that one, because I'm sure you've all got bucket list item, but this is going to be a bucket list item with a difference, because you ain't going to know what a bucket list item is, and this is why things have changed. Things are going to be a little bit different this year. You know, we're just going to mix it up a little bit. So don't get me wrong, everybody's going to go home with something. I'm sure they are. The amount of stuff we've got, I can't see anybody really going home empty-handed this year. Bus stop signs, head to London. We was getting so many of them, they were going in the scrap in the end. Had a lot of bus stop signs. The only one that really annoyed me was I found a enamel bus stop sign. The only trouble is it had a lump of concrete on the bottom, which must have weighed about 300 kilos, and we was in the middle of nowhere, and there's no way I could have carried that back to the car, because it was about 3/4 mile away from the car. Nobody had an angle grinder, nobody had a saw. That went in the scrap, which it guts me that the fact that it actually ended up in the scrap. I do still have one bus stop sign in my garage somewhere. Mine is one with the timetable on. You never know. One day I might do something with it. One day. You never know. But yes, there's so much going on. We've got some lovely things. We've got all sorts of things. I can't really say anymore. You'll have to wait till next week. We've got that much stuff that Steve's actually got to have this Sunday off from fishing, so he can sort it all out and work it out how the hell he's going to get it all in his car. So that sort of shows you the amount of stuff we've actually got, because it's whether or not it's actually going to fit in there. Well, we hope so. Otherwise, I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest with you. And this is what it's all about. And it's all because of you, because some of the donations you have sent in, some of the things you donated, we've had things come from all over the world. It's been absolutely amazing. And this is... Explain about not running around with the item. Well, if you'd listened earlier, I did. Right, some of the things you will be pulling out of the water, and possibly some of the things you could win from a token. When you get them, please don't run around the car park with them. When you see them, you will understand what I mean by do not run around the car park with them. Preferably don't run up and down the towpath with them. They're not illegal, but it could be taken the wrong way. So, go, look, I might have to hire a van. Yes, some of the items, you're going to love them. You are absolutely going to love them. But please don't run around with them. Look at it, put it in your box, and then when you get home, you can do what you want with it. But we could do without all them problems on the day of people running around with them. But you will see, all will be revealed. Any chance of doing an online auction or similar for those of us nowhere near the UK? The problem is shipping costs from the UK and anywhere, sending anywhere from the UK is so expensive now. Absolutely ridiculous prices. It just wouldn't be viable. So, you know, that's why we don't want to go down the postage route as well, because believe me, the amount of the work that gets into that, it's really, we need a break afterwards as well. It is hard work. It's very draining. And at the end of it, it also gets very emotionally draining as well, you know, because all of us within the Outcasts have all had lost family members to cancer. And I think this is why we stick with the cancer charities. And I know the first year we did it, it was very emotional for us at the end of the day. And that's all because of the fantastic support we had from the community. And yeah, so postage things, everything that we seemed to have last year that people won on raffles needed posting. They were so heavy. I mean, there was one thing, and I think that got passed to them, the people that won it about 8 months later, because it was just too heavy. And postage outside of the UK is just absolutely staggering at the moment. It's like anything coming into the UK, the import duty costs on them is ridiculous. We're in that position where whatever we try and do, get things out of the UK, it just costs too much money. It really does. We'll appreciate any donations, but it's just very awkward, and we don't really want to go down the route of posting things, because I know Marie's done it for the last couple of years, and it's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work. It was, yeah. The first collab was, it was only at the end of the day. It was, yeah, it was very hard. I think it was literally the same year that my father had passed away, Glenn's mum had, and it weren't long afterwards. You know, it was only like 6 or 7 weeks afterwards, and once we got cleared up and that, it was a very emotional, but a massive achievement, a massive achievement by everybody. And you did us, you did the community, and not only that, you did yourselves proud. You really did do yourself proud, and that's what it's all about. Everybody, not about them. I think the ones a lot less fortunate. You know, we all think we're unfortunate, but there's people a lot less fortunate than we are. And if we can do something to help, all come together and do it, absolutely fantastic. This is man that's just been given 1 year clear from breast cancer, so always willing to talk about. Well, that is fantastic news, 101 Mad Cat. Positive stories like this as well. It all makes it worthwhile. You see, people do beat it. Stay strong, keep your mind, and you know, that's what it's all about. And having your family support, absolutely amazing. And my flask. That's a bit of an Outcast thing, that one is. Marie might explain it to you one day, but oh dear. But yeah, so that's where we're at. 9 days, and it's collab time. You get to meet everyone, you get to come, you get to join, you get to socialise, you can sit and have a drink with who you want. Remember, water for Nicola. And it's just going to be a fantastic day. The weather's going to be great. You're going to get to meet everybody you want to see, and we can once again raise money for a fantastic cause. And don't forget the car. You really don't want to miss out on that car, because it is a fantastic prize, and whoever wins it is going to be so pleased with it. And if you don't want it, you could just sell it and make a lot of money. So, you know, at the end of the day, John, you are still fighting it. You're an amazing guy. You stay strong. You know, as a community, we all wish you the best. And you got it in you, mate. You can do this. And everybody on here is behind you. So come on everybody, get behind John, because we all know that John can do this, and we are definitely behind you as a community, and this is why we support this horrible, horrible disease. But we can do our little bit to help make people's lives a little bit easier. So on that note, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video once more, just to refresh your memories, just to show you why we're actually doing this. We'll come back, talk for a bit, and then you can actually see what it's all about. This is why we're doing it as a community.
Breathe deep, love. Take your time. Hang on loosely as time flies. Through all of the laughs and every tear, I never would have thought we'd make it here. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes, wherever this life goes, take heart, love, through the years. Live your life free of fear. Through all of the laughs and every tear, I never would have thought we'd make it here. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes. Please know, wherever this life goes, this will be your home. You're never alone, my love. Remember, you're always enough. Hold on and never give up. You're never alone. Wherever this life goes.
So there we go. 9 days, get ready, and we're all going to be there. We're going to be having fun, and I think I can say this for me and the Outcasts. We don't care whether you love us or hate us, but we do want your money, because we want to give it to charity. But anyway, amazing evening. 1 week to go, everyone. Get ready for the world's biggest magnet fishing event, and let's raise more money this year than we ever have done before. And let's make that difference to lots of people, change people's lives. And I know as a community we can do it. So that's about it. Premiere tomorrow, 9 p.m. Out on Sunday, I'll do a live stream. If you order Northants official sport tops, they were all sent out today. So there we go. Amazing. Look forward to catching up with you on the premiere tomorrow. If not, we'll catch you Sunday. And don't forget, 9 days to go. Dig deep, everyone, because it's going to make a difference. And as a community, we can all make that difference. Take care, everyone, and we will catch you on the next one.